Yeah, so first of all, let's just you introduce yourself.
Well, I am Pushpal. I am from West Bengal, and I currently am 14 years old.
Can you please place your head a little bit lower? Your head is kinda up of the screen. Yes, it's okay now. Okay, so now let's just start with the first question. The first question is, tell me something about your passion. What do you like
Well,
to
my
do when you
passion
are
other
free?
than yes, my passion other than
Yeah.
studies is mostly about my hobbies. That is, my hobbies are mainly drawing like architecture and or other reading storybooks.
What is your favorite storybook?
Actually, I will say my favorite storybook, actually, which I have always read since my childhood, was either Malgudi Days, and for if it was for the Bengali book, I will say it was Pather Pachal.
Oh, it's really nice that you have not forgotten your language by many people and you are also reading the Bengali books. That's really fortunate. So, what are the main points which you like about Margaret or Patir Pachali? What
Actually, we
fascinates you
not
about
only
it?
we get knowledge about that, we also get to know about the thinking of the people of that time, how they think, and we can use the thinking and to use in our real life as well, to implement them and to make our life better.
Can you please give a brief overview of the book Pathir Pachali for someone who is new or for someone who doesn't know Bengali?
Pather Pachal is mainly a book which is both about happy and sorrow. We can first get to know about a family bond in a Bengali family, and then we can, at the end of the story, of course, it is said with the demise of Durga, and of course, we get to get the feel of both happy and sadness in the story.
And about Margaret Day, what do you have to say about that?
On good it is about the one, it is actually many short collection of many short stories. From them, we actually get to know about a lot of stuff, take important lessons which can help us in our life.
And now coming to your archaeological purpose, so what are you thinking of doing in the future? Are you thinking of pursuing archaeology in the future?
Actually, I mainly like archaeology as a passion and a hobby. I like to research about it on the internet, either or read about research books about it. And but I probably won't pursue it in the future. But if I was given an opportunity to pursue it, I would definitely pursue.
What are your reasons for not pursuing archaeology in the future?
Mm, Mainly because with the advancement of technologies, that there are only the machines that can be used with them. Like machines can determine the ages of the artifacts, the bones, the fossils, and with them the humans barely have no use at all anymore. So with that, we think archaeology is for us humans is will become less relevant in the future.
And you also mentioned about your interest in architecture. So, do you like architecture a lot?
Yes, I actually like architecture a lot, and I like to do it in my free time, either in my notebooks or even scribbling away in my school books. But I actually really want to pursue architecture in the future.
Oh, nice. Uh, so now coming on to the to your brilliant results in class 9. So, what are your strategies to ace the SST exams first? What points should
For SS,
one do?
for SST, I mainly would mainly read the NCRT books, which are NCRT books, and also do some practice questions with them. And other of the practice questions, I also like to go deeper in the topic by searching them on the internet so that I can have a better understanding on them.
What is your strategies for anyone doing maths? Maths is very much tough for someone. So, what strategy should one implement to means better get better marks in that subject?
For mathematics, it is important to have to practice a lot of different type of questions and to prioritize the hardest subject, hardest part of the mathematics first, and to clear the all the concepts and doubt that we get on the spot. and if we could do all of them, it is possible to score good marks.
You have probably given a lot of exams in your life. So, what is the way in which you behave when you get very good marks, very bad marks?
Of course, good marks is a motivation and also helps me to study even better for the future. But bad marks does not really demotivate me. It motivates me even more to study better in the future so that I can get good marks.
Yes. So now you have obviously seen in your classroom that not all person in your classroom is good. There's a lot of competition. There are good students and bad students. So what's the main difference which separates the good students from the bad students?
I would say the main difference between them is the amount of commitment or the time invested in studies. Time investment in studies. And it is also important that we should get our doubts or anything clear on the spot with the help of our teachers or even our friends. If we don't do it, it will be difficult to to do it, and it is important that we should clear our do regular studies. And it is a bad habit to have backlogs. Like if we get accumulated too much backlogs, it will be difficult to complete them.
So suppose you are tutoring someone who is really bad at studies. So what are the strategies which you will give them to help them improve? Like, suppose you are the tuition teacher of a person. So, what will you do if you want to make such a person study?
Of course, there's a way we study. We can make them study by motivating them and also by encouraging them when they do a question right. But if the question do a wrong, we should not demotivate them. We should motivate them even better to aspire even higher.
Uh, so now there's a lot of social media booms in Geo came about. So, what are your thoughts on social media? How should we control our social media usage?
Of course, social media is an efficient way to stay connected with our friends or families, but I feel like there should be a limited limit to it. Of course, it can be addicting to many of us, and it can also distract us from our studies. So for that, we should keep social media or phones to certain time of a day and limit their usage to avoid distractions during study.
Uh, this is all very good in theory, but what have you implemented to improve to help you not get distracted while studying?
Of course, it can be done with the help of a
Like
timer app, but yeah, I actually don't really use them. I mainly try determination by myself. Like first day, I don't really stop at once. I'll stop them by at least like 5 minutes each day gradually, and until I get used to it, and then it can help me to use it even less.
so now, what are your parents' role in your studies? Do they help you motivate a lot? Do they come to you when you score bad marks, good marks? They don't care about it. They just motivate you. What are the roles? How do they react?
My parents actually don't really demotivate me if demotivate me, but if I get good marks, they always encourage me and also make and are proud of me. But if I get bad marks, they don't demotivate me. They encourage me to do better for the next time, and they are very supportive.
Uh, so now a lot of people are going out. How much do you think a trip can help a person improve his mindset? What should one do when he goes for a trip, like supposed to some other place? What should one learn?
Mhm. Of course, there in our daily life there is a lot of pressure. Like for our students, there is a lot of studies. But if we go to a place outside of our current surroundings, we get to feel more relaxed. We can forget the problems that we are facing in our daily life, and which can help our mental health. And we can use this new mental strength to do better in our daily life.
Okay, so now, as you know, the pollution levels are rising, global warming is coming, the temperature is means getting very low and getting very high. There's no stability right now, and the conditions will worsen. So, what are the steps you take to help make Earth a more sustainable place for the future generations.
Of course, along with the government, our citizens should also do our bits to help in conserving the environment and to stop pollution. We can do this by limit the usage of our electronic appliances, the TVs, the fridge, the ACs, and we can also stop it by using public vehicles like buses, trains, which don't cause much pollution. But if we take private cars, every our family take private car, there will be too much cars in our roads, and it will get cause more pollution.
Okay, so now coming on to the next question. The next question I would like to ask you, what are your plans for the future? What streams are you opting for plus planning?
I mainly for in class 11 I mainly want to pursue physics, chemistry, math along with economy.
That's really a cool subject choice. That's most people take biology or computer science, but it's good that you have taken economics. So with that, I would like to end this session. Hope you liked it. Thank you for Pushkal for coming in.
Thank
Did you like this session?